trade less CS2 skins but earn more money. How is this possible? Well, today we're gonna try and maximize our total profits. I'm gonna explain to you a little concept which is already very known. It's gonna be something very obvious, but I would have appreciated it if I would done this more like 1 or 2 years ago, because then I would have a lot more money right now. This is always also something which I'm doing right now, and I don't see that many people doing this who are on the other hand very serious about trading. So very quickly, who is this video for? Well, if you're trying to maximize your profits, if you're serious about trading money and you want to invest your own money and time into this, what it basically means is that this video is not for someone who just wants to do this a few hours per week, but someone who's more like serious about this and really wants to make more money. It is also for someone who's still more in the beginner/intermediate stages. If you're making already like a lot of money, then you don't need this video because you already know what you're doing. You also need to be 16 to 18 years old. Can be younger, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. Very quickly, if you like this content, subscribe to the channel. Trying to reach the 1000 subscribers. Nonetheless, let's go to the example. So what I'm gonna be talking about, I'm gonna show you an example and then I'm gonna explain it, okay? So we have two people. We have Kylie, which is 20 years old, lives in Europe. They both live in Europe. And we have Marcus. Now, these are both like 18 to 20 years old. So first we're going to take a look at these Kylie. These are both going to be CS2 traders. So as you can see, this lady has around $1,000 right now. She has no job, but she could earn an extra $500 a month extra with a job. But she doesn't choose to do that. So she currently has $1,000. She trades for 2 hours per day and earns 25% a month. How does this look with the profit, like in the long term? So with 25% a month, in 6 months, she can turn that $1,000 into almost $4,000. If we deduct the money that she invested, that's 2.8k profit in 6 months, which is pretty good. In 1 year, this is 14,000 and minus the 1,000 investment. In a 1 year, she made $13,500, which is a very good side hustle. Now, what was her total invested time? In total, she spent 2 hours every day. That's 700 hours. So if we divide the $13,500 divided by 700 hours, she makes around $18.9 per hour trading CS2 skins. That's what she makes in total after this 1 year. Now, do consider that I'm taking this 25% a month. Let me show you. So this 25% that I'm taking is it's the perfect sense. Like when you're going to trade yourself, sometimes you're going to have 20%, sometimes maybe 30%, sometimes the skin is not going to sell. So this is a perfect like 25% each month. So don't expect these results a little bit less than this, but still in this range. Here you can see how much she's making per month. You can pause if you want to read this. But let's now go to Marcus. First, how much did she make? So 14.5k. Or the total profit was 13.5k in 1 year. Then we're gonna go to Marcus, and this motherfucker is the smart one because he currently has $1,000 and he has a job where he earns $500 a month and he invests all of that money into trading. He also works 50 hours a month, which I took in consideration, like $10 per hour, which is pretty normal, at least in my country. I don't know about the other countries. So he also starts trading CS2 skins. What he does is instead he only works for 1 hour per day trading and he makes 20% a month, which I can attest is pretty achievable with 1 hour. Then how does this work? So what he does is each month he puts $500 extra into his CS2 trading. So the first month he starts with 1,000. Second month he starts with 1,200 with 10% profit. And then he puts 500 extra in it. So it's 1,700, etc., etc. Now in 6 months, he's able to turn that $1,000 in almost $8,000, which is absolutely insane. Then minus the 4k investment, he has a total of 3.4 thousand profits. Then in 1 year, he almost has $30,000. If we then minus the $7,000 investments, he has $20,000 in the end of the year of profit, which is pretty crazy. But then we do need to take in consideration that he did work a lot more than the other girl. So he worked 80 hours per month, times 12, 960 hours. Divide that all with each other and he makes $22 per hour. Here's the breakdown. So as you can see, this is the start of money, the profit, the end investment, total reinvested. You can pause this video if you would like to. let's go to the difference. So what exactly is the difference? So with the first scenario, with the plus 500 monthly, which is Marcus, and with the chick, which is the second scenario, Marcus had a little bit less profit because he had less time, and the lady had a little bit more profit because she had more time. But the one thing that changed is that Marcus was able to invest $500 each month. If we take a look at this, we can see that Marcus made in the year he made double the money. And what some of you might say is, but yeah, he needed to invest a lot of money, he needed to work a long time to do this. But with the example, he has been working for the whole year. While realistically, like right now he has $28,000. He's making like $4,000 each month by just with his money right now. If he now just keeps cashing out his profits, he's making $4,000 a month in 1 year of just working. After that, he doesn't need to work anymore because he's now making 8 times as much as working, and he only probably needs to spend a few hours per day. Another thing that you do need to take note of is that I'm saying here that he works 1 hour per day, but if you got $28,000, then you need to work more than 1 hour per day. So if you got $28,000, probably like 2 to 3 hours, but at that point, he's also probably working less in his normal job. But I'm going a little bit in every direction here. Sorry for that. But one thing I do want to take a look at is the hourly wage. So in 1 year of working, she's making $19 an hour and he's making $22 an hour, which may not seem like a big difference. But actually, if you take a look at it, it's about like a 15 to 20% difference. So that's why I told you, if your purpose is to solely maximize the profits and you're willing to invest the time, then this is a good way to do it. Now, one thing that you might say is that I live in a poor country, which I totally understand. Next to that is also I'm not old enough. First of all, if you're not old enough, then there's basically nothing you can do about it. You can do some stuff online, but I know that's going to be pretty hard. You can try some surveys, but I don't think that's really worth your time. So if you're young, then just try to get and see as much money as you can get, but you will just have to stick with it. You don't really have a choice. But if you say you live in a poor country, then what I can tell is like all of this is relatively. So for example, I use $1,000, but instead of the $1,000, you can also say $100 of starting budget, and you make, for example, $50 a month. The same thing will go for any amount of budgets. So now, for example, if you earn 100 USD per month in your country, then work till you can earn 100 to 300 USD per month of trading. If you want to maximize the profits and you live in a country where you can earn 100 USD per month, then if you get around like $1,000, which is 10 times your monthly wage, which is quite a lot, then you can stop working, because then you're making around 200 USD per month from the trading, and then it's not worth it anymore for you to work. But I do recommend working if you're looking to maximize it. Now, what should you do? Very quickly, first step is to get income outside of trading, get another income stream, just get a job at like a supermarket or do some stuff online if you have that. Second of all, invest that money into trading. Maybe not invest all of it, but let's say like 80%, 70%. If you don't have any costs, like if you're young and you can live with your parents, then that's a great thing. Then third of all, keep trading no matter what, but focus on the one that brings the most money at the moment. So just keep trading, because if you don't keep trading, you're going to lose like the flow of it. You're going to make mistakes. So you just need to keep trading, no matter if you have little money or very much money. And then once you make a lot from trading, you can do that sort of full time. And for the step 4 is stop working. Once your CS2 hourly wage surpasses your normal wage by ×2, then you could stop working. So if by trading CS2 skins, your hourly wage is like $40, and normally you make $20 per hour by working, then you can stop. That's basically the whole strategy. For those who are interested, I'm also doing this right now. I got another business which is bringing me money, and I invest like 70% of that money back into CS2 to keep earning more money. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.